President Trump warned Hamas to return more of the deceased hostages within the next 48 hours or face the consequences. 13 bodies still remain in Gaza.
It's been 2 weeks since the deadline for Hamas to return all hostages, living and deceased. Now Israel's allowing outside help into Gaza to find those missing. CBN's Julie Stahl has more.
Israel is allowing an Egyptian team with heavy equipment into Gaza to help search for the bodies of 13 remaining Israeli hostages.
This is a technical team only, and none of these personnel are in the military. Now, the Red Cross and the Egyptian team are allowed entry beyond the IDF's yellow line position into Gaza territory to conduct the search for our hostages.
All 28 bodies should have been returned 2 weeks ago, but Hamas says they can't find them. President Trump warned Hamas on Saturday he was watching very closely to ensure the terror group returns more bodies in the next 48 hours. He wrote on Truth Social, Hamas is going to have to start returning the bodies of the deceased hostages, including 2 Americans, quickly, or the other countries involved in this great peace will take action. Before leaving Israel for Qatar, Secretary of State Marco Rubio met with the families of 2 American hostages whose bodies are still held in Gaza. He said the U.S. will not rest until their and all remains are returned. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made it clear that Israel's security is in its own hands, and it will decide which countries take part in the peacekeeping force in Gaza.
We've also made it clear regarding international forces that Israel will determine which forces are unacceptable to us, and this is how we operate and will continue to operate. This is, of course, acceptable to the United States as well, and its most senior representatives have expressed in recent days Israel is an independent state. We'll defend ourselves with our own forces, and we will continue to control our destiny.
The last 5 living hostages freed 2 weeks ago left the hospital Sunday and received a hero's welcome in their communities. Meanwhile, the U.S. relief agency Samaritan's Purse, headed by evangelist Franklin Graham, sent a 767 airlift of food, blankets, and solar lights to the women and children of Gaza. Graham said Hamas held captive not only the 250 hostages taken on October 7th, but also the people of Gaza.
There's over 200,000 packets of food that is been fortified. It's enriched with protein and so forth. It's a supplemental food, but it helps save life. This plane is going to be a lifesaver for a lot of people.
Samaritan's Purse sees the plane load of supplies as a tool God can use to show his love to the people of Gaza. Julie Stahl, CBN News, Jerusalem.
Well, congratulations to Franklin Graham, to Samaritan's Purse for that airlift of supplies into Gaza. The best thing that could ever happen to Gaza is to be free from Hamas. It's a murderous death cult. They have now fully explained they used their civilian population as shields. They didn't give the civilians access to 350 miles of tunnels in order to protect them from the war. They said, no, you have to stay above ground. You have to give your life for the cause. And they intentionally starved their own population. They withheld all of the humanitarian aid. They used it in order to buy arms. They sold that humanitarian aid to the people of Gaza. It's absolutely incredible. For me, where's the international outrage of what Hamas has done now since 2006 to their own people? That's where the complaint needs to be properly lodged. It's been Hamas, it's been UNRWA, and the great news is neither one will be in Gaza after